Hello everybody, Michael here, playing Professor Layton and the Last Specter. Today I'm going to solve the fish minigame challenge. You get the fish near the start of Chapter 3 when you go to the fish laboratory for the first time. And when you solve certain puzzles in the game, you get fish challenges. So the fish always swim in a straight line, and they bounce off of things, such as bubbles. So your goal is to make the fish gather all of the coins by putting bubbles on the board. And gold bubbles make your fish move more quickly. Okay, so here's the first one. You get it for solving puzzle number 19. So our fish is going to swim sort of like that. Okay, so I think maybe we have to have a bubble here. So if we put a bubble there, well, time's up, okay. What if I put a bubble here? Yeah, that's a good spot for a bubble. So as you can see, we have, how many spots? We have 6 spots where you can put bubbles, and the 2 spots that don't need bubbles are this spot right over here against the top, and the spot in the bottom left. So all of the other spots have bubbles. This is the solution. Okay, next we have this. Let me see, you get it from solving puzzle number 21. Okay, so the bubbles go in the 2 spots in the middle of the screen. And this bubble goes here. That's your solution. Next tank you get from puzzle number 27. Let's see. Okay, so I think we have a bubble here. Oh, time's up. Okay. Then I guess the third bubble must go here. Okay, so the remaining tanks, I'm just going to announce them all. You get tanks from solving puzzles number 19, 21, 27, 39, 50, 62, 91, 109, and 117. Okay, so what's this one? Obviously, we're going to have to get that golden bubble. And we only have two bubbles. So let's see. That doesn't seem to help. What about this? Well, no, that doesn't help at all. That's not where the other bubble goes. You know, that actually looks really good. That solution looked really good. And that one doesn't. What about this? do this? Yeah, I already tried that one out. Huh. Okay, I don't want to waste too much time solving these puzzles unsuccessfully, so I'm just looking up the solution here. That's your solution. Alright. Yeah, these are solutions from my text walkthrough, so let's see if my solutions are correct. One bubble right below the fish's starting point. Let me see if I can figure out where the other bubble goes. Maybe it's right here. No. Then it must be here. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. Okay, 10 seconds for this. Interesting. Okay, so maybe a bubble right over here. Okay, maybe this. No, that can't be the solution. That's just bouncing around aimlessly. There we go. Okay, so that takes care of all the bubbles on the right-hand side of the screen. Very nice, very nice. Number 7. 6 seconds. Okay. 9 spots for 7 bubbles, so that means we're going to have a lot of bubbles here. So what do I have here? The leftmost bubble in the top row is not filled. And in the second row, this is the bubble which isn't filled. Therefore, all of the other spots have bubbles. Yeah, pretty simple. You just need to figure out where the bubbles don't go for that one. I have to say, I like this music. This is very, very delightful music they have in this stage. And I believe the 4 bubbles go here. Alright, that's our solution. Okay, so one goes here near the golden bubble. One goes there, also near the golden bubble. So let's see, I think it goes here in the middle of like that cluster of 3 bubbles. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. It looks like this was clearly not in the right spot. Let's try here. Of course, that looks like the wrong spot as well. Okay, the final bubble goes on, let's see, we have the cluster of 3 bubbles here. So, I guess it has to go there. I tried the other 2 spots. Alright. And solving the first 9 tanks gives you the bonus tank. Number 10, Layton Mobile Cove. 3 bubbles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 spots. Wow, 10 spots. The second from the left spot. One that is right here near that group of 6 coins, just up and right of them. And in the spot below those 6 coins. Alrighty, so when you solve all of those puzzles, you're going to get something fancy. The Biologist's house in Layton's challenges. So let's go to Layton's challenges and solve these 3 puzzles. Puzzle number 159, Bomb Squad. It's a slider puzzle. Alright, so the trick to this puzzle is that this piece right over here, that piece cannot move. It will always stay in place. So we're going to have to move the bomb like this, in a counterclockwise fashion. So to start with, just move everything in a counterclockwise fashion to free up space. Just like this. Very simple. Okay, now we've freed up a lot of space for the bomb. We're going to move it down here. Free up some more space. Unfortunately, this yellow piece is too big. We can't move it left. That is, we can't move it over this piece, the piece that can't be moved. It would be a lot simpler if we could move the the yellow piece over there. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Okay, so we're going to move the bomb here, and now we're going to try to move things up and to the left underneath the bomb. Okay, so that's going to look like this. I'm just going to be moving the red and orange pieces here. Red piece here, orange piece all the way up and left, red piece all the way up and left. Now for these 2 pieces, I'm just going to have to shuffle them around a little bit, just like this. And now they're below the bomb, they're completely out of the way. Now this yellow piece, as I said earlier, is far too big. I can't move it to the left, so I'm going to have to move it to the right, against the right-hand side of the screen. Which means I'm going to have to move this back up and to the left. Move this down, looks like I need to move the blue piece to the left, so I can move the yellow piece down, and the purple piece there. Okay, now I just need to free up room so I can move this piece to the left. Should be a cakewalk at this point. Just move everything like this. And there you go, that's the solution.
Some puzzles must be met directly. I love the thrill of a good solution.
Alright, so we got rid of the bomb. That was kind of a long and complicated puzzle, as most slider puzzles usually are. Looks like next we have a marble puzzle. Puzzle number 160, gold marbles. You want to get rid of all the marbles on the board except for one. The last move has to end up in the center space, and there are certain spaces that you can't land on. Okay, I know this looks complicated, but don't worry. This is very similar to a puzzle we solved earlier with marbles, where one half of the board looks just like the other half. So you'll notice the left part of the board looks just like the right. Which means when I do something on the left, I'm going to repeat it on the right. For example, I'm going to move this piece up on the left, so I'm going to move the same piece on the right up as well. Let me show you how this works. I'm going to move this up. So I'm going to have to move this right, which means I move this up and right. And you'll notice that still, the left-hand side of the board is exactly the same as the right-hand side of the board. They're basically a mirror image of each other. Let's keep going with that. Okay, they're still identical to each other. And it looks like I'm moving from the bottom up as I try to solve this puzzle. So let's see, I'm going to have to move this left, and then this one up and right. The two sides are still balanced. Move those down, the two sides are still balanced. And I think this is our solution. Alright, there you go.
This took some creative thinking. No puzzle is without an answer.
Alright, one more puzzle. Lily Pad Leapfrog 2. Puzzle number 161. So basically, this is like the previous puzzle. You just want to jump on every lily pad in the board. And the number on the lily pad indicates how far the frog can jump. So basically, solving this puzzle is following a list of directions. Right, down, down, right, and right, you're in the bottom left-hand corner. Up, up, left, right, and down, you're back in the bottom row. So next is up, left, left, up, and down. Up, left, left, up, and down. In the bottom row again. Left, up, and down. And now I've finished the two bottom rows. The two bottom rows are gone. Actually, not the two bottom rows. The three bottom rows are gone. Way to go, Mr. Froggy. Okay, so now I'm going to go up, left, up, and up to the bottom, upper left-hand corner. Right, left, right, down, down, right, up, and right. Now I'm in the upper right-hand corner. You can see the solution from here, right? Down, left, down, and then right, and then to the goal.
A challenging puzzle, to be sure. A gentleman leaves no puzzle undone.
And here's a map of the solution if you weren't paying attention. So there you have it. That's how you solve the fish puzzles in order to unlock the biologist's house. And that's how you solve all three of the puzzles in the biologist's house.